good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Yeah, I'm doing this video in the car because I have someone sleeping in my apartment, so I don't, I don't want to make noises. Yeah, I don't want to wake them up. Yeah, welcome everyone from wherever you're watching from. Welcome to my live. Yeah, today I'm not gonna rush. There's no rush. There's no rush at all. Yeah. Yeah, today we are not providing anything. There's no rush. Yeah, let's talk about why you must count your miracles. Why you must count your miracles. It's the topic. I'm not sure if the lights are good, pretty good. Yeah, but that's the way it is. Yeah, let's wait for few people to arrive, then we'll get started. Yeah, let's wait for few people to arrive. Yeah, wherever you're watching from, you're welcome on this live stream. Let me see. I hope the lights are good. Yeah. So guys, wherever you're watching from, you're very welcome to this live stream. You're very welcome to my live. It's 7:24 here in Dubai. Yeah, guys, welcome to my live stream. Where are you watching from? I'm live from Dubai, and it's 7:24 in the morning. In fact, I'm live from my car. I'm live from my car. Where are you watching from? Yep. I hope the live looks good because the lights are not so good. I'm inside my car because someone is sleeping in my apartment. So I want to be respectful. I don't want to make noise for them. It's annoying when someone is sleeping and you're yapping. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good thing. So that's why I chose to be inside my car, just to give them peace. Yeah, so guys, welcome to my live stream. Yeah, so where are you watching from? I'm live from Dubai. Yeah. Consider to like, subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment. Yeah. Yeah, the lights, that's how the way they look. And I can't adjust anymore. Yeah, guys, I'm live from Dubai, and I hope you're having a fabulous new year. It's January. We are halfway through January. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to talk about a miracle. Miracle is a big thing. I believe you who are watching here right now, you have a miracle. Everybody has a miracle. Whichever miracle you have, even the breath you take in every single day is a miracle. Even you walk to work, you get back home, you are breathing. That's a miracle, my friend. So count your miracles. Miracles shouldn't be like buying a big car or achieving a big goal. No. Miracles are some things you don't even realize. It's like the breath you take in, that's a miracle. Can you imagine? Let me tell you something. Somebody woke up this morning and they couldn't walk. Or someone didn't wake up. Yeah. Someone couldn't walk and someone couldn't wake up. So that's a miracle. Count your miracle. So I wrote down a list of things that I believe they're miracles for me in my life. I don't know what you think, but these are the things I think they're miracles, big miracles. Yeah, let's run through this. Yeah, today we are not rushing at all. Okay, there's no rush. There's no rush. I'm gonna take it easy. Take it simple. Yeah, we are not going to provide anything big, but this life is gonna be too short. Okay, so yeah, so I'm not talking about the big miracles people post on Instagram, social media every day. I'm gonna talk about just the small miracles. Yeah, yeah, not having a big apartment or you're getting a big promotion. No, I'm gonna talk about just the simple miracles in your life. But the quiet ones are the ones nobody talks about, the miracles that no one talks about. Yeah, so in this life, you can count your miracles from day one you were born, from the day you were born. How many miracles have you got? The list is endless. The list is endless. Yeah, the list is endless. Yeah, so if you listen silently, okay, if you listen silently, and if you want to stay for as long as you want, you're welcome. You're welcome on this live stream because this live stream could change your life. Yeah, drop your comment. Your comment and let me know what's your miracle. What's your miracle? Yeah, drop your comment here. Guys, welcome to my live. Where are you watching from? Yeah, so if you're just arriving on this live stream, we are talking about miracles that are happening in your life. Could be anything. Could be anything. Just type it in the comment section. Could be anything. What miracles are happening in your life? Don't think about the big things now. Your miracle could be anything. Could be anything. If you wake up in the morning, that's a miracle. If you're still breathing today, some people are not breathing anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of my friends are no more. That's a miracle because I'm still breathing. I'm still walking. I'm healthy. That's a miracle. Yeah. So comment your miracle in the comment section below. Yeah. So, guys, if you're just joining in, thank you for coming. So, the topic is count your miracles. Count your miracles every single day, even the breath you take. You wake up in the morning, you're breathing. That's a miracle. It's not the huge things we see on social media. You bought a huge car. Count your miracles, guys. Yeah, type it in the comment section. Yeah, consider subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, so there's loads of miracles, guys. There's so many miracles. You wake up in the morning, you're healthy, you're breathing, you can walk. That's a miracle. That's a huge miracle. Yeah, comment where you're watching from. I'm live from Dubai. This is Dubai. I want to see how far this message can go. How far can we go? Yeah, so I wrote down some of the miracles that could surprise you. What is a miracle? Really, what's a miracle to you? If you hear the word miracle, what does it mean to you? What comes to your mind? Most people think a miracle must be dramatic. No. A miracle could be something small, could be something very small. But let me ask you something. What if breathing today is already a miracle? What do you think? If you're breathing today, could that be a miracle? Yes, it's a miracle. Why do you think breathing is a miracle? Because millions of people in the world right now, they're not breathing. You know what I mean? If someone is not breathing, do you want me to explain? I think even a kid could understand that. You're breathing this morning, that's a miracle. You should thank your God. Whichever God you're breathing. What a damn. What happened to my lights? Let me, sorry. Wait a moment. Not sure what happened to my lights. Okay. There we go. I can't keep running this engine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So I was saying, if you're breathing this morning, that's a big miracle, my friend. That's a big miracle.
There's no help coming.
Sorry.
Right?
The radio's on. Turn it off. So if you're breathing this morning, that's a miracle. If you're not sick today, that's a miracle. If you're healthy, that's a miracle. We drive on the roads, crazy roads, every single day. No accidents, no nothing. That's a miracle. So count your miracle. So you wake up in the morning, you're breathing, that's a miracle. That's a huge miracle. Having a phone in your hand, the phone you love so much, that's a miracle also. Because someone out there maybe doesn't have a phone you have. It's a miracle also. Why? Because you can afford it. You can afford that phone. Being able to hear, you're not deaf. That's a miracle as well. If you can hear, you can see, you can walk. Those are miracles. Those are miracles also. Being able to think and figure out stuff, that's a miracle. If you still have hope after disappointment, that's a miracle. Those are all miracles. Those are the small things that we don't even realize. Some people didn't wake up today, and it's true. Some people woke up but couldn't move. Maybe someone wakes up in the hospital. That's a huge miracle. You wake up, maybe you're on this wheelchair or stretcher. That's a huge miracle as well. That's a miracle. There's lots of miracle. The list is endless. The list is endless. Now, if you're here and you're listening to this right now, if you're listening to this right now, that alone is something to count. Okay? So if you have a miracle, just drop a comment and let me know what's your miracle. Shouldn't be big miracle. Can be something small, whatever. Like you wake up in the morning, you can see clearly. That's a miracle. Okay, my friends, if you're joining right now, my name is Django, and consider to subscribe if you're new here. Subscribing is free of charge. You don't have to pay a dime. Like, share, comment. This topic is about your miracle. Your miracle could be anything, guys. Yeah, comment your miracle down below. Comment your miracle. So you wake up this morning, you're breathing, okay? You're healthy, you're walking, you can see clearly, you can hear, you can think. That's a miracle from God. Whichever God you believe in. Doesn't matter which religion you are, you have a miracle. Whichever God you believe in. Doesn't matter your religion, you have a miracle in life. Hi, we're right. How are you doing, buddy? Where are you watching from? Okay. Yeah, that's true. I agree with you. Tanza. Yeah, Tanza said all gods point to the one true God. 100% you're right. Yeah. We believe in the same God. But the topic I'm talking about today, we all have miracles. So if you woke up this morning, like I thank my God because I woke up this morning, I was driving to somewhere and there was an accident on the way. It was terrible. Trust me. It was terrible. And I'm like, who am I to be alive this morning? Someone else is gone. Someone else is not breathing right now. Someone else, maybe their legs can't walk anymore. That's a miracle. That's a big miracle. So I thank God that I am healthy. I can talk. I can walk. I can do whatever I want. And we don't pay for it. It's free of charge. So the breath we take in and out is free. So that's what I'm saying. Count your miracles every single day. Doesn't have to be huge miracles. Could be having a roof on your head. Okay, if you have shelter, that's a miracle. You have a phone in your hand, that's a miracle because someone out there cannot afford the phone you have. Yeah, thank you, Tanza. Yes, I'm alive. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying count your miracles every single time. Count your miracles. Even the food you eat, that's a miracle because someone else doesn't have food today as we are talking. We live in a crazy world. We are in the crazy world. So if you're breathing today, we are in January 2026, you're still breathing. That's a huge miracle. You're breathing, you're talking, you're walking, you're healthy. That's a miracle, my brother. So when I was driving down the road on the highway, And I saw, I looked at the crash. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you for this life. To me, it's a miracle. Someone else could take it like something simple. No, it's a huge miracle. Because imagine those people who died. I don't know if they died because I didn't stop. Yes. Tanza said, I agree. Focusing on gratitude diminishes sadness of the world. 100%. That's true. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. Hi, Al Hamid. How are you, buddy? You good? Yeah, welcome to my live stream. Yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Wherever you're watching in, wherever you're watching from, even if you're at work, you're driving, you're in your bed, thank God for your miracle because you have lots of miracles. You have too many miracles, guys. Okay, Tanza's watching from Australia. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for watching, Tanza. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for watching. Yeah. So, guys, if you're just joining in, let's count our miracles. Let's count our miracles because every single day you wake up, you're breathing. Almad. Okay, you're in link. Link. Where is that? Sorry, where is that? Yeah. So, guys, um, every single thing that happens to your life, that's the miracle, guys. Count your miracles every day. Thank you, God. You're still alive today. Many people did not make it. Agree with me? Yes. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. So many people didn't make it to 2026, which is very sad. So we are still breathing. We are healthy. We shall keep going. So those are miracles. Miracles are not about money or wealth or assets. No. Me personally, I don't count that as miracles. I count miracles as the breath. Okay? I breathe in every day, every single second. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay? That's a huge miracle. I think that's the main important miracle. What do you think? Because if you're not breathing, you can't achieve your success. If you cannot walk, maybe if you can't walk, you can still talk, right? If you can't, maybe you can't use your hands, you can still speak. You can ask for food, you can communicate to your family and your friends. So I think some small miracles we don't even realize. We don't realize, like breathing. If you don't breathe, that's the terrible thing in life. Yeah, Tanza said, here is a miracle I experienced. I understand that this earth, time is a taste, and every soul we come into contact with, we're meant to lay our eyes on. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's really beautiful, Tanza. Thank you for that wonderful comment. So, guys, we should count our miracles every single day. Yeah, that's what I think. Whatever you think, that's your choice. Every heart is a choice. But in my opinion, we should count our miracles every single day, every single time, every single time. So, guys, if you're watching, just don't hesitate. Drop down your miracle in the comment section. Share your miracle, whichever miracle you have. I will appreciate. Yeah, if you're listening to this, okay, just drop a message, drop a comment in the comment section. What is your miracle? Today is 15th, right? What's your miracle today? Doesn't have to be a big miracle, could be anything. All right, thank you, Tanza. Thank you. I wish you love, my brother. I leave now. Okay, God bless you too, Tanza. Okay, I wish you success in whatever you do. All your goals and targets, may God reward you. Okay, thank you for your beautiful comments and have a wonderful day in Australia. Yeah, so guys, why we ignore our miracles? Why do we ignore? That's the question. Why do we ignore our miracles? Yeah, so sometimes could be comparison, if we start comparing, for example, if you're at work and other people are progressing, they're progressing, and you think you're not progressing, so you start feeling like you're a failure. Maybe you live in a neighborhood and you see your neighbors are doing way better. Yeah, so you feel demotivated. I think that's the right word to say, demotivated. Yeah, so excuse me, don't compare yourself to others. I can't say I'm the best, or you're the best, or he's the best. Yeah, so don't compare yourself to others, especially in this world right now, because everyone is different. Everyone is different. You know what I mean? Every single person is different. So if I start comparing myself to you, that means I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna look like a loser. Not look like, but I'll feel like a loser. So there's you shouldn't excuse me, you shouldn't compare yourself to other people in terms of progress, in terms of achievements, success, whatever it is. Don't compare yourself to other people. Yeah, even if success takes too long, keep going, take your time, keep pushing, never give up. Okay, so that's the only way you can achieve your success. Okay, so we should not be comparing ourselves to other people. Things like he's successful, I'm not. He gets promotion, I don't. So let's try not to be comparing ourselves to other people, because that's not a good thing as well. Yeah, so also don't over rely on social media. It's all fake. Yeah, we shouldn't over rely on social media, because social media does not help nothing. It's like every single time you're scrolling on Instagram, yeah, you see people are posting expensive cars. They're doing shopping every single weekend. They are traveling all over the world. They are doing this and that. So that will make you think you are a loser, and yet you're not, because that image, that mindset you're putting in your mind makes you think like you're not achieving, you're not winning. No. So you have to change your mind. We have to change our minds. Okay. We should not be relying on social media. Lies. Lies. So social media is always lying to you, to us, to us. Because things we see on social media, you may think you see the good vehicles, someone is shopping every single time. So you go, what comes in your mind? You think you're a failure. No, you're not a failure. Just don't over rely on those lies on the social media. You are blessed. You can do it. You can achieve it. You have potential. You have potential. So use your potential. Use your mind. Use your strength. Use your whatever you can do to achieve your success. You can do it. And that's a miracle. Also, sometimes it could be pressure. Pressure is also a nightmare because if you're being pressured by maybe by friends, your friends are successful, let's say, so you feel pressure, you feel like you're a loser, you feel like you're not winning, you feel like you're not progressing, you feel like you're being held back because of the pressure from your friends. So just be yourself, keep going, do your stuff, and also do it in silence. If you want to succeed in life, let me tell you something. Don't make noise, okay? Do your things in silence because silence is a superpower. The moment you start advertising, I'm planning this, I'm planning that, I'm moving on to this, I'm gonna get a promotion, I'm gonna find a new job. My friend, trust me, you will not achieve it. Do your things in silence. Surprise them. Surprise your competitors, whoever, you never know. But the moment you start advise, getting advices from other people, advertising, you make it public to everybody, keep your stuff confidential. Don't make noise, okay? So that's a miracle because once you achieve that goal, that means you're going to succeed, my friend. So do whatever you do in silence. Do your stuff in silence. Be quiet. If you want to find a job, don't tell your friends, even your family, because once you fail to find that job, they're the same people who will be like, we told you you cannot make it. Yeah, so do whatever you do in silence. Also, another problem is wanting more all the time. You want more, you want more, you want more. Why do you want things you've not sacrificed for? Sacrifice and then get what you want. Also, appreciate what you have. Even if you have little, you may think it's little, but it's not. Because what you have today, someone out there doesn't have it. Maybe what you have, I don't have it. So appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate whatever you have achieved in life. Also, don't be greedy. Stop being greedy. Sometimes we are so greedy. I have something, but then I'm like, this is not what I wanted. So try to appreciate what you have. So also we live in the world. We live in the world that teaches us to chase the next thing so fast. I repeat that. We live in a world that teaches us to chase the next things so fast. What does this mean? It means we are rushing into achieving quick success. Quick success. There's no quick success. No. So this means that we are rushing always to achieve quick success, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's not ideal. We never sit down to appreciate what we already survived or what we achieved. You have this, you have all that money, but you're not satisfied. Why? Because you're greedy. We are greedy. For example, I have this car, but I'm not happy. I'm like, I want to have that BMW. I want to have this. I want to have that. That's being greedy, mean, and selfish, if you know what I'm saying. So we don't appreciate what we have in life. We always feel like it's not enough, which is crazy. Yeah, so we must appreciate what we have. I repeat this, we never sit down to appreciate what we have already. Yeah, let me tell you something. A few years ago, I was desperate actually. I was so desperate. I never had a job. Okay, I had a job, but let me say I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with that job. And I was always like, why me? Why me? Every single time I apply, excuse me, every single time I apply for jobs, no response. My CVs were always declined. Even when I walked in for interviews, I was always like rejected. So that took a while. It took like 2 years. Imagine. Um, but by that time, I think I was in college. But because I wanted to achieve my goals way too fast. So I never wanted to rely on my parents. So I could go and find employment, look for employment everywhere. Um, yeah, excuse me. 1 second. Um, yeah, um, so during that time, things were tough because um, the job I was looking for, it was very competitive, and also other people are looking for the same job. So imagine, I was a bit younger compared to other people who were applying, the other applicants. So on top of that, they were more qualified than me, and also plus experience. So that's the desperation I had that time, and they kept on telling me that do that, do that, do that, which was so frustrating. But then I said to myself, it's not the end of the world. If I don't do it today, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. If you don't employ me today, I'll try again and again and again and again. So if you're desperate, doesn't mean it is the end of the world. No. It's not the end of the world. So just keep trying, keep going. And also count your miracles. Keep counting your miracles. Sometimes you could apply for a job. No one will even bother to get back to you. They wouldn't bother to get back to you. But if they do, that's a miracle, because imagine a job application or a job post comes up online, whatever, maybe email or on the website. And then imagine how many people applied on that job. Thousands and thousands. So about 1,000 applicants, you get shortlisted. Who are you? Ask yourself, who are you? Over not even 100, thousands. Because in a place like Dubai, this is a business hub. This capital is blessed. No, it's not a capital actually. It's a business, actually, it's a commercial city. Let me say it in that way. It's a commercial city where opportunities are made. So here, the job market is very, very important. It's very competitive. Yeah, so guys, back to the story. So if you get shortlisted, because remember, you're not the only applicant. You're not the only one who applied. If you get shortlisted and they call you for an interview, maybe HR calls you. Hello, Mike. I'm so and so from this company or this whatever. We've looked into your CV and we like it. We think you have the credentials, you suit our position. But still, that's not a job. Doesn't mean you got the job. No. You can only figure out, you can only get excited when you pass the interview. Yeah, so if they call you for an interview, that's a miracle. Count yourself lucky, because you're not the only applicant. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're not the only one who was shortlisted, like over like 100 or plus. Yeah, so count yourself very lucky, very lucky, very lucky. Okay, so have you ever survived something? Let me ask you, have you ever survived something you didn't think you would? Ask yourself, have I ever survived something? Sorry, excuse me. Let me turn off these lights. Okay. Have you ever survived something you didn't even think you would? Could be anything. Could be maybe an accident, or you got in trouble. Could be anything. There's so many examples. Yeah, think about that. Think about that. If yes, type it down, yes. If no, you can type no, wherever you wish. So Think about your struggles. You could be struggling, or you've ever struggled, or someone in your family or loved ones are struggling. But then after some time, something happens. That's a miracle. Or someone has been like struggling with finance, financial stability, or health wise. Yeah, so there are so many miracles in life, not just the big things we see on the social media. There is so many miracles. So if you're new here and you're just joining my life, my topic is count your miracles. Count your miracles and stop complaining. Because we complain too much. Every single time we complain and we forget about our achievements. Like I said earlier, could be you woke up in the morning, you're breathing. That's a miracle. That's the most important miracle. You're breathing now. Someone is in hospital. And the worst scenario is, do you want me to say it? Just think about it. Put it in your mind. You are breathing this morning. Or today, you're breathing. And the air we breathe in is free of charge. You don't pay for it. God will never and has never asked us to pay for the breath we take in and out. Inhale, exhale. So that's the biggest miracle. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're trying to anticipate or what you're trying to figure out about what I'm saying. But that's, for me, that's definitely a beautiful miracle. Yeah, so if you're breathing today and you're listening to my live stream, even if it doesn't make sense, you go home and say, this dude was talking about the right thing. You're breathing, that's a miracle. You can talk, that's a miracle. You can walk, that's a miracle. You don't have any issues with your body. You can see clearly, you can hear. Those are fabulous miracles, my friend. So that's why I'm saying we should count our miracles every single time. Big dent. Yes. Every single time we must count our miracles. Yeah. And also, if you're living abroad, like myself, it's a foreign country. And everything goes well, thank God. No issues, no complaints, nothing. Everything goes smooth. That's a miracle already. That's a miracle. Even if you live in your country and everything is working the way you want for you, that's a miracle already, yeah? That's a big miracle. That's a big miracle. So there was a season in my life when nothing made sense. No one was recognizing me. No one was taking me serious. No encouragement, just silence. But I was still breathing. And I was still thinking. I was still dreaming that what's going on? Has God forgotten me? That wasn't true. I was just trying to rush into things, but God works miracles, and miracles take time. You know, good things take time. They don't come too quickly. That means the story is not over. Let silence work. Okay. Like I said, if you're doing something, if you're planning something, don't make noise. Take your time, do it in silence because silence is super powerful. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Yeah, please hang on. I'm gonna be back very soon. I was so uncomfortable. I went to the washroom, but I'm back in action. Thank God. Okay, guys, where are you watching from? Type your country down in the comment section below. Yeah, so back to business. So if you're just joining in, this live is about counting your miracle. This is 2026, and we are still breathing. That's the most important thing. Not the achievements, not the success. It's about who you are, starting from your health. Okay. Every single day you wake up. You wake up in the morning, you have strength, you look beautiful, your body's okay, you're healthy. That's a miracle already. You don't have any pain, nothing hurts on your body. That's a miracle. You have a shelter, you have food on the table. Count your miracles. Count your miracles. Yeah, if you're just joining, consider to subscribe. Subscribing is free of charge. Like, comment, and share this live. Maybe it's gonna help someone else. Yeah. Yeah, so let's talk about miracles people never talk about. There are some miracles people never talk about. Yes, there are some miracles we don't talk about, and they're very, very important. One, healing, healing you didn't notice. I believe you've been sick in your life. Someday, somehow. But you didn't go to hospital. You never seen the doctor. What else do you want to hear? That's a miracle. That's a miracle. You woke up in the morning, one day, you feel very sick. Sickness comes in different ways. Could be maybe headache, maybe your arm is hurting, your back is hurting, your neck is hurting. Sickness, there's so many ways to be sick. Okay? Remember, you can't tell me you've never been sick. Being sick is normal to everyone. It's a normal thing. If you're human, you've been sick in your life. Doesn't mean every time you've been sick, you've gone to the doctor. No. No way. But what am I trying to say? So when you've been sick, and you're like, oh, what should I do? Should I see the doctor? Should I go to the hospital? And then you're like, no, let me just wait and see how it goes. And then eventually, you're healed. You're healed. No doctor, no medicines, nothing. You're healed. That's a miracle already. That's a miracle. But that day, you did not even realize it. You know what I'm saying? You did not see the doctor, no medicines, nothing. You woke up and you're fine. You're pretty good. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. So you should count that miracle as a big miracle. It's not a small miracle. For me, it's a big miracle because every single time when I pray, I ask God, God, I'm your son. Just help me to be healthy. Not to give me like success or whatever. Success comes later. But for example, if you're sick today, are you going to achieve the success? No. If you wake up with maybe anything is hurting on your body, are you going to achieve the success? No. If you wake up today, right now, you pass out, you're unconscious. Maybe you're gone. It's possible. Are you going to achieve the success? No way. So, priority is health, our health. If you're healthy, everything is going to be all right. Believe me. If you're healthy, everything is going to be okay. Yep. Your health matters a lot. Your health means a lot. Your health is everything. So another point, doors that closed to protect you. What does that mean? There are some doors. Let me try to explain this. There are some people who used to be in your life back then, whichever year it was. Those people left you. Those people have gone. Those people left you. I repeat, doors that closed to protect you. You did not realize that when those people left you, they walked away from you. Yeah. Those people left you, they are no longer in your life. That's a miracle. Let them go. Who cares? Those people left you, it was God's plan. So start thinking the next step. Don't even give them time. They walked away from your life. Maybe you thought they don't believe in you, they don't love you, you're gonna fail, you're gonna collapse. Yeah, it's okay to think that way as a human. You can think the way you want. But it was God's plan. It was God's plan. Those people were not adding any value in your life. So that's what I'm saying. Doors closed. God put a door, it's like a barrier in between you and them because they were useless. Let me say in that way, they were useless. Don't even overthink it. They were useless. They were not adding value to your life. Let them go. Let them go. Yeah, so doors closed to protect you. Maybe they could put you in trouble. Maybe they could betray you. Maybe they could do something bad to your life. So those doors that closed to protect you, people who left you, let them go. Don't give them attention. Another thing, delays that saved you. So there is at some point you've been waiting for something. You're waiting for promotion. You're waiting for maybe job opportunity. You're waiting for a reply. Could be anything. You've been waiting for so many things. It wasn't a failure, or it wasn't that you're a loser. That was God's plan. That's a miracle. That job was delayed because it's not for you. Maybe something could have happened. Something would have happened, or that job would have been frustrating. You get me? So something delayed, whichever, could be a job, could be a promotion, could be you're waiting for your flight, it's delayed, you're waiting for a train or whatever. It's delayed, fine. But it all comes into the same thing. It's a miracle. It is God's plan. So don't take it negative. Don't take it as negative. God has delayed that aircraft or flight for some reason. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Hi, Kasun. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, so count your miracles every single day. Hello, Kasun, my friend. How are you? Thank you for joining. Yeah, so Kasun, I'm talking about miracles every single day. So there's so many miracles that we didn't realize. So another point is we talked about delayed. Yes, miracle. Yeah, miracles. We are talking about so many miracles happening. Yeah, Kasun, you're good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so keep going. Don't give up. So another point, strength you didn't ask for. So that's very important as well. So you wake up in the morning, you feel strong, you feel energetic. You've not been to the gym. That's a miracle also. That's a huge miracle. So count your miracles every single time, even the strength you have. It's free of charge. Yeah, so another one. Some miracles look like loss first, but ask yourself, has something ever hurt you first, but later saved you? Yeah, ask yourself that question. Has something ever hurt you, and then later on it saved you? Think about that. Yeah, drop your comment in the section, please. Drop your comment. If something has ever hurt you and then later on saved you. Yeah, so drop your comment. Drop your comment. Yeah, so this keeps people staying. Okay. If you ask them to do what? To help you with stuff, you ask your friends, help me this, help me that. They'll stay, but they want something in return. Yeah, so don't ask anyone to stay around you or to be your friends or whatever, because if people keep like counting on you, it's gonna be useless. So you have your own miracles, so just focus on whatever you're doing and don't ask people who left you, people who walked away from your life, to hang around. Okay, guys, if you're new here, subscribe to this channel. Subscribing is free of charge. Free of charge. Like, live, and let me know where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? I want to see how far this live stream goes. Yes. Tell me what you think. And also, let's chat. Let's talk in the section here, in the comment section. Yes. Let me know what you think and where are you watching from. Yeah, here in Dubai, it's, what's the time? It's 8:30 in the morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a Thursday and life looks beautiful so far. No complaints. No complaints, no stress. We thank God. That's a miracle already. That's a miracle. Yeah, so it's a beautiful morning. We are healthy. That's a miracle. What's your miracle this morning? Type your miracle in the section here if you're watching right now. Yeah, if you're just joining, if you just arrived, this topic is about your miracles. Count your miracles. Miracles that you don't even realize. Miracles are not big things like having so much success. It's just the, even as we breathe, that's a miracle. Because someone out there, they're on oxygen. Someone else is in ICU. Maybe someone is not walking. Maybe someone is having a surgery. So, as today we are here, we are rocking, we are breathing, we are walking, we have strength, we are healthy. What else do we want? That's a miracle already, my friend. That's a miracle. You don't need to rush life. You don't have to rush life. You already have endless miracles. The list of your miracles, endless. Stop complaining about everything. You have miracles in your life, too many miracles. You don't need to panic. You don't need to worry about nothing, because as long as you're still breathing, as long as you're still walking, as long as you're still alive, that's what matters. Not the money, not the wealth, not emotions, not the life we go through. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end my live stream here, and I hope this live has helped you. Thank you, love, for watching. Great talk, though have no topic to talk about. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna sign out now, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.